Hello, my beautiful angels, starseeds, and dreamers. Welcome back. My name is Violetta. This is a timeless tarot reading for you. Yes, you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All signs welcome. So, I feel your energy. Settled. Calm. Peaceful. Ready. And a little bit, not all over the place, but you know what I mean. Unable to concentrate just because there's so much stuff around you. A little bit distractible, you know what I mean? But nothing bad, you know, I'm not sensing anything bad. Just a general kind of anticipation. So what's coming next? Because, you know, so many things have been happening and things are changing and big changes are happening, and you're like, you know, it's coming. You don't know exactly what's coming, and you're like, okay, I'm ready. Where is it gonna go? And you do all your stuff, obviously, but at the back of your mind, you're like looking around and wondering what's gonna happen next, because you know something's gonna happen, and it's so weird. Anyway. So I'm going to use the Queer Tarot because I love me some Queer Tarot. Queer Tarot. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? I'm so glad to be here with you. I'm going to start this reading now. I don't know why I said that. It's like warning you. Warning you, it's gonna happen now. It's happening now. What's happening now? What is happening now? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Three of Swords. What is happening now? What is happening now? Four of Swords in reverse. You rested after a heartbreak. After something didn't work out, you rested a lot. And now I'm sensing you're getting out of it. You're getting out of the healing process. You've healed from something hard. Well done. Okay. Three of Pentacles. And you're getting ready to work with people again. You're ready to get out there again. Yay! Oh, I'm so proud of you. There's this peaceful energy about this too. Like, I'm ready. I'm fine. I'm safe. You're safe. You're safe to be around others. I don't know why you weren't safe to be around others before, but it feels like you're safe to be around others now. That you've healed something big. That's great. That's great. Five of Swords. This heartbreak, that thing that didn't work out, was something that you were in your head about. You were in your ego about. There were so many barriers in that situation. That's why it didn't work out. Maybe you sabotaged it, or someone else did, or both. What else, Spirit? What else? King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. You've gotten over this person. This person is in your rear view mirror. Is in the past. You've gotten over this person because you had a tower with them. You had a big tower moment with them, but you've healed now. You've rested. This is in the past. What about the working with new people? What's that about? Whee! What's that about, Spirit? Spirit doesn't want to say. Maybe it wants it to be a surprise, or because it is a period of connectivity, working with others, not alone, not on your own. Excuse me. Throat chakra. You're finding your voice when it comes to other people. You're no longer trying to make everyone comfortable by keeping silent. Yay! You're just telling things as they are, you know. You're not trying to make anyone comfortable. You're just speaking your truth. And that's allowed. That's beautiful. Well done. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. What's that about other people? Just wanted to fall. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. People are talking about your single status. People are talking about the fact that you're single and independent. And they wouldn't admit it to you, but they're kind of jealous. People in relationships are kind of jealous. Weird message. Okay. So, and I'm hearing you're not going to be single for long. Victory coming. Victory is coming in a collaboration with other people, in a job, or in a setting with other people, community, or something that you do with others is going to be very successful. Yay! Okay. Spirit says put it away and create a new one. Spirit is also reminding you to take a break, take a breath, and just relax because you push yourself too much. It's almost like you want to fill every moment with something useful or something productive or something, you know, that's gonna help your growth. But Spirit says you're also allowed to enjoy moments, to feel moments, to be into moments, to be a moment. You're allowed to experience this life without trying to make something happen. You know what I mean? It's like you're constantly either manifesting or growing or healing something, or, you know, becoming more aware, or trying to be productive with your work, with your projects, with your passions, or whatever, or seeing other people, and just you're filling too much of the time with stuff. And Spirit says, stop that. Just feel the moment, experience the moment. The moment is good enough for you to just dive into, just flow with. A moment doesn't have to be full to be good. Oh, that's so good. I never thought of it like that. Like, a moment can just be a moment of nothing, of silence, of enjoyment, of freedom, you know? Silence is not bad, it's actually good, it's free. But we're so used to filling the silences with all kinds of stuff that we've lost the habit of listening to the wind, to ourselves, to whispers, to the universe. We've lost the habit, but we need to find it again. We need to build it again. To listen to our bodies, to the moment, to the signs. You know what I mean? It's like you're not you're supposed to go quiet, I'm hearing now, because even though you'll be surrounded by people and you'll be working on your relationships to people, you're also going to have many a moment where you'll be on your own. And Spirit is just pushing you to be a little bit more quiet, not constantly blare music or, you know, play your YouTube videos or readings or constantly watching something on TV, or, you know what I mean? Like not constant noise, but actual peace, moments of peace and silence, where you're not trying to figure out what you're supposed to heal next or what you're waiting for, but just, or daydreaming even, but just this, just silence, just receiving the world as it is, just receiving the sounds, the smells, everything around you is so magical, but you forgot to take notice. And so now is the moment of presence, of mindfulness. I love this message. Okay. The Emperor, Ten of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. And a confirmation verb. It's like you were never satisfied with the offers you were getting. You're finding your power in, you're reestablishing your power in moments of disappointment. So let's say someone offers you something and it falls through, it doesn't work out. And you're like, instead of, oh shoot, you're like, okay, that wasn't meant to be. That was for my own good, right? You're reestablishing your agency in the whole process of life, because you have agency to decide what's good for you and what's bad for you, right? And so an offer that you received but ended up being bad would have been bad. But an offer falling through is a sign of, well, it's not time yet. It wouldn't have worked, or it wouldn't have been good for me, or you know what I mean? So you're reestablishing your agency in every moment of your life, I'm hearing, and that's beautiful. Well done. Oh, doing so great. Oh my Lord. I feel like you're just rising and rising and rising, rising. I'm so I'm so peaceful and calm while I'm shuffling the cards too. Like, I don't need to say a lot of things or talk too much, because that's your energy too. It's like, whoever's meant to be here, whoever's meant to hear the messages will remain, and whoever's not will leave, because they're not ready to be mindful. They're not ready to be in the moment. And you are. You're ready to be a little bit more quiet and more peaceful, more grounded. You don't mind things dragging out or waiting for things or things being slow. You don't mind the slowness anymore. You did before, but now you don't. You're fine with it now. Aww. Okay, Spirit, anything else? Seven of Wands. You've always had to protect your own, to fight for your own space in this life, to carve out a space that's, you were always a warrior. You always kind of struggled against the powers that be, I'm hearing. I don't know why, but it's almost like the Hierophant. It's almost like you no longer have to prove anything. You no longer have to prove yourself, because you've already proven yourself over and over and over. You've proven yourself. Queen of Swords. You've proven that you can be tough but fair. You can be cutting even when you need to. Even though you're soft and you're full of heart and you want to give, if someone cuts you, you could cut back, or you just cut them out of your life. You know, you're no longer entertaining anything that's not matching your frequency. And you can just sit there on your throne and wait to receive things that do match, because you no longer have to fight for everything or prove anything to anyone. It's like you kept your whole life where you were proving yourself over and over, like, no, you should give me attention because this and this and this and this, because I'm this and this and this and this. But why would you do that? If people don't see those things, then why are they even there? That doesn't make any sense, you know. If someone makes you feel like you constantly have to prove yourself, then that's not your person. That's not a person that you should entertain, period. I don't care if they're family, friend, your partner, your husband, wife, whatever. That's not acceptable anymore. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. If they don't see how amazing you are, then they're not supposed to be there, period. They don't deserve anything from you if that's their attitude. They should be seeing those things. And you trying to prove yourself, that's humiliating. Why would you do that? Why would you try to show people something that they can't even see? They're never going to see that. Or if they see it, it's going to be because because of something shallow, like you got money, or you won the lottery, or you're on TV, and then everyone wants to be your friend, but they didn't when you were basically no one. So why now? Because of shallow reasons. And so you know this. You're not surrounding yourself with shallow people. No way. The people around you are supportive of you. They see who you are. They see the value you bring you to the table. They give things back to you. Like they give your energy back to you, this amazing supportive energy. They believe in you. They fight for you. They love you. It's mutual. It's mutual respect. But those are not shallow people. Those are deep, deep people. Deep feelers, deep thinkers. They care deeply about things and people. Like you. They're like you. They're mirror images of you. And that's why you attracted them. Because you're no longer attracting toxic people. I'm seeing this Queen of Swords in the Tower, and I'm thinking, oh man, you really cut someone. You really cut someone out, and they were shocked. Whew, they were shocked because they didn't know you had the spine. They thought you would wait forever. They thought you would accept their bullshit treatment because everyone else always did. But those are insecure people. Insecure people will accept any kind of treatment because they don't know what they deserve. So whatever they get, it's yay, great. But secure people and healthy people and confident people, they only accept what they deserve, and they know they deserve better than bullshit, basically. So, you know, you're just so in your power and so confident right now that you can't even imagine putting up with anything that's disrespectful, you know? Like, the bare minimum for you is respect. If I give something to you, you give something to me. If I see you, pay a compliment to you. If I like you, if you treat you well, you do the same for me. But if you're, you know, hiding things, lying, playing games, you know, being jealous, you know, giving me bad energy, or sucking my own energy, or just not being there for me, or, you know what I mean? It's like, that's not fair. And you no longer participate in unequal situations or disrespectful situations. Not because you're selfish, but because you love yourself so much. You love yourself so much that you put yourself first, not last. Knight of Wands. Someone wants to tell you something. Someone wants to come to you and tell you something. Someone who has feelings for you. I'm gonna... Spirit wants me to do some note cards. I'm using an extra light. Hopefully it looks better, because it was a little dark before. You're excuse me, you're going with the flow, but you're also adjusting things. You're adjusting things to make sure that everything works properly. And if you think something's lagging behind, you put your focus on it, and you tweak it. You're making little tweaks to your life to make sure that the machine is running smoothly. And you didn't do that before. You used to be just fine with whatever, whoever, whenever, however, but now everything is very well thought out. And that's great. I also heard the message, you're no longer looking at the clock. See, it's 21 minutes into this video, and I did not look at the clock, the timer, once. And that never happens. I always look at the time. But now this is a message. You no longer wait. You no longer mind the passage of time. You no longer think about how long or slow, how long something's taking. You're patient because you're in the moment, which can last forever. Technically, a moment is a moment, and then another moment comes, but from your perspective, everything blends together and it's an endless moment. And so you're experiencing this infinity now. You're learning how to experience this infinity and not worry about how much time has left, is left or has passed, is left. Someone's worried about time passing. The power is in you. You have this power of discernment, of control over your own circumstance. You have this power of alerting other people of what they're missing, what they haven't seen in their own lives. Today has been this really grounded, inner, introspective, psychic day for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like a day of you see everything clearly. And now that you see everything clearly, you can accept it. You can surrender control. You can trust it, because nothing is hidden. I mean, yeah, sure, some things are unknown, but you no longer think of it like that. You no longer think, oh my God, I don't know what's happening. You think, oh wow, I'm so excited to see what happens next. The unknown doesn't freak you anymore. Stuck in the past. Someone stuck in the past, someone who doesn't have power. Someone who doesn't feel like they have the power to change their life. Opposites attract. This was someone opposite to you. You're creative, intuitive, they're logical, rational, practical. You're in the clouds, they're on the ground, something like that. Why is this? Why do we need to know this? I admire your strength. Someone's sending you positive energy, telling you they admire you, they think you're great, they wish they could be closer, but for some reason they can't be at the moment yet. Do it your way. I'm hearing someone wants to be closer to you, but they can't because you shine too brightly, and they can't match that at the moment, so they stay away. when they can match that, they will be coming. I'm hearing very loudly, very loudly. In the meantime, keep doing things your own way. Keep shining. Don't wait for anyone to come around, because that doesn't matter. It's your life. It's nobody else's life. Summer fling. Someone had a summer fling, or you're having a summer fling, or next summer fling. Summer fling. Someone thought you would be a summer fling. They're not doing it on purpose. This person who is stuck in the past, who feels powerless, they don't do anything on purpose. It just happens. And the thing is, they truly believe that it just happens magically in their life. But it's just because they haven't healed themselves. So when we say something just happens, it's an excuse to protect ourselves from criticism, from judgment. We don't want to take the responsibility of, oh, I did this, right? And so this is very dangerous territory, because once you accept that everything just happens to you, then you never make any decision. You never take any action to get out of any situation. You never take your agency back, and so you never do anything that's good for you. You may do some things that are good for you, but like you don't go in. You just stay out. You stay out of yourself, and you're helpless to the whims of life, because it's a roller coaster. It goes up and down, and you're like, instead of being like, just calm during the ride. Obviously, most people are not calm, and nobody's calm. Like, you freak out sometimes, but there's a difference between freaking out and trying to do something about it, and freaking out and knowing that you have no power. It's like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe that you have no power, you have no power. If you believe you have power, like you do, then you have power. And you've proven it again and again and again, because you've gotten out of many situations. You've unstuck yourself. You've liberated yourself. I'm hearing so many times. Spirit is so proud of you. You've proven to yourself that you have the power to change your life again and again. And now it's a no-brainer. When you are faced with something, you know you can tackle it. You know you can make your own decision. Doesn't matter what's happening around you. Doesn't matter what's happening to you. Doesn't matter what others are saying. You have the free will at any moment to do something differently. I have the free will now to turn this off and stop recording forever. I have that choice, and I can, but I don't want to, because I love recording these videos. I have the same free will to walk out of my job right now. And yeah, there's going to be consequences, but if I truly, truly feel that's right for me, I will do it. I have the free will to say no to somebody if I don't feel good with what they're offering. I have all the free will in the world in any moment. And I used to not see that. I used to be blind to it, but now that I see it, it's all I can see. And I'm constantly making my own decisions again and again and again. I love it now. I love it. I don't care what the consequences are. Obviously, I'm not doing anything crazy, but you know what I mean. The small things that I was worried about before, about saying something and hurting someone's feelings, or doing something weird and being noticed, or, like those things before were a big deal because of childhood wounding, and I wouldn't do them. Or I wouldn't make a decision because it would hurt someone's feelings, or whatever. It would make them look at me like I was crazy, whatever. Whatever the case may be, you were afraid to make some decisions before, but now you're not afraid anymore. You're making your own decisions, your own life. Your life is, oh my God, your life is your own. And I'm not gonna fix this, obviously. Your life is your own. And this is so inspiring, babe. I'm so proud of you. You've worked so hard for this, and I don't think there's anything else in this message. And plus my throat is acting up, as always. Keep making your own decisions. Keep liberating yourself. Keep just working on your own agency. Keep living your life to the fullest and being in the moment. Don't listen to anyone else, especially people who are trying to distract you, okay? Let me know if this resonates. Thank you for being here with me. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.